I get that philosopher, and it starts, I will lie.
Hey everybody! Hi Rachel. Why are we talking like this? We've been talking like this all week in the show. Okay, well, welcome to Spotlight Academy's Spring Break Camp Old Time Radio Show. We are so excited you guys can come out and check this out. We've had a lot of fun this week, a lot of writing, not very physical this week, a lot of sitting around and writing, because that's what radio is. Yesterday, we all, as most of you know, we all went over to Cumulus Broadcasting and laid down a script different from the one you'll hear today. Today, you will hear what we wrote all week. Yesterday was a script that I found online of an old, from I think 1938 was the year, and they acted that out. My husband will be editing and producing it, so there's all the sound effects and everything. And it will be up on kbul.com. I sent this in an email to you this morning. kbul.com by Monday, okay? And it will run all week. So the podcast will be on there. So you'll hear it with all the sound effects and the music and all of that. Today, I'm running tech, which is very scary. I hope I don't completely destroy their show. So I'm going to be here trying to run some of the sound effects for them. They also make some of the sound effects themselves, okay? And this entire script was a collaboration of all 10 kids and myself to present to you, okay? So I think that's it. And afterwards, if you have any questions for me, I gave you a handout about spring session. Our spring session classes start at the end of this month. I will be teaching the beginning. But for the intermediate to advanced class, this session is going to be run by Mr. Chris Daniels. Some of you may know him. He is in Utility Players. He's a brilliant comedian and improviser, and he's going to be running an improv class for us. So the kids get a little kind of taste of somebody new, and they've had me a lot for instructor and director, for those of you who have been returning here. You know that. But I will be teaching more and more, so just this session, each session's different, just so you know. But if you have any more questions, I'll be in the lobby afterwards. Feel free to hunt me down. And the show only runs about 25 minutes, okay? All right, thank you. Without further ado, I now present to you Old Time Radio Show, the
Murders at Macbeth.
Murders at McBee. At McBee. The Ruined Reunion. Bum, bum, bum.
Oh, hello. I didn't see you there. I was just reading one of my favorite mysteries. It's so exciting. It makes me feel like a detective every time I read it. It's about holding grudges from the past. Here, let me show you.
Life. So random, so unpredictable, so mysterious. Our story revolves around one of the most important things in life, love. But love can also be unpredictable and mysterious. It can make us do crazy things. Things that we may live to regret, or even more tragically, not survive at all. It was going to be an early night for Detective McCoy. He had requested the evening off to attend a special engagement. Earlier in the month, he had received an enticing invitation from one of his former classmates to attend a high school reunion at his estate. It had been 10 years since Detective McCoy had graduated high school with the class of 1942, and he was curious to see how the old gang had turned out. He almost hesitated in going when he saw that the invitation had come from one of his nerdiest, strangest classmates in their class, Mr. Peter Edwards. But from the sound of it, he had done all right for himself. The reunion was being held at its 10-acre estate in an old restored colonial mansion, and only certain people from the class were invited. This only made the invitation more provocative.
Hey, detective, where are you off to so early? Oh, wouldn't you like to know, Harry?
Another night home with your mother?
Very funny, Sergeant. Actually, an old high school reunion at a very fancy estate outside of the city. Looking forward to seeing some old flames.
Oh yeah? Well, best of luck with those old flames. About time you find yourself a Mrs. McCoy. Good night, Danny.
Night, Harry.
He made his way home quickly to change. He was already running late, and the anticipation of seeing one person in particular made him rush all the more. Marion Louise, the sweetest, most beautiful girl he'd ever known. Marion was the type of girl one could only dream of being with, and certainly she would be married by now. No girl like that would remain single for long, but he could hope, and so he did. He was heading to the estate when he got the call over the radio.
All units, please respond. A possible 187 reported at 3322 Parkview Drive. Repeat, all units, a possible 187 reported at 3322 Parkview Drive. Response requested immediately.
Wait a second. 3322 Parkview Drive? That's where I'm headed. That's Peter Edwards' estate. A possible 187. 187 is homicide. There's been a murder at the reunion. Oh no, not Miriam. Please, not Miriam. Open up, please.
Oh, a policeman. Thank good God you are here. There has been a murder. A woman is dead.
McCoy heard woman, and his heart sunk. Sure, there had been many women at the reunion, but he knew Miriam was most likely here, and he didn't like those odds.
Are you the person who called the police?
No, police. Mr. Edwards called the police.
Peter Edwards?
Yeah.
Where is everyone? Isn't there a reunion here tonight?
Yeah, reunion. All guests are out on terrace with Mr. Edwards. I take you.
Thank you.
Of course. Come with me.
Mama, don't leave me, Mama.
Susie, I only go to answer door. Say hello to policeman.
Why, hello, young lady. Don't you look fancy in that pinafore?
You don't look like a policeman.
Susie, don't be rude.
Oh, that's quite all right. You see, that's right, Susie, because I'm a detective, and I don't wear a police uniform. Plus, I'm also a classmate that was supposed to be attending this party here tonight.
You are guest of Mr. Edwards tonight?
Well, I was supposed to be. Mr. Edwards and I were classmates, and I received this invitation to attend the reunion tonight, but I got the call over the police radio on my way here.
Here we are.
Mr. Edwards, police are here.
Thank you, Eva. Danny McCoy. I was expecting you here tonight as a guest. I had no idea you were a detective.
Sorry, Peter. I was running late on my way over, and I got the call of a possible homicide. I was shocked to hear it was at your estate.
Not nearly as shocked as I was.
Peter, who was murdered.
Oh, it is so tragic, Danny. Remember Annabelle Ann?
She was Marion Louise's best friend in high school.
Still is. Well, was.
Is Marion here?
Yes. She is beyond distraught. My friend Mona Montgomery and Jerry Jones's girlfriend, Brandy, are with her right now. I told them to get her a good stiff drink. She is as beautiful as ever. I don't know if you remember how lovely Marion was.
Well, sure. Every guy noticed Marion. But back to the murder. Are there any witnesses?
I don't think anyone saw anything. We were all out on the lawn having cocktails and listening to Inga's daughter, Susie, sing.
Okay. Well, I'm going to need a full account of what I missed this evening before the body was discovered. Which, by the way, who discovered her?
Jerry Jones, that hopeless drunk.
Oh, hello, Betty. Danny, you remember Betty Bolton. Betty, remember Danny McCoy?
Of course. Hello, Danny.
Hello, Betty. Nice to see you. You said Jerry Jones discovered Annabelle?
Yes. Are you covering this case?
Unfortunately, yes. What was supposed to be a fun, carefree evening has turned into work and tragedy.
I didn't know you were law enforcement.
Yes, 10 years now. I joined the academy straight after graduation. And how's our class valedictorian doing?
Oh, how sweet of you to remember that. Quite well, thank you. I'm the head librarian of our city library, and I raise cats.
Really? Cats? No children?
I prefer cats. They don't talk back.
I see. So you say Jerry Jones found Annabelle?
Yes, I was surprised he was able to recognize a corpse in his condition. The class clown has turned into the class drunk, and his girlfriend isn't any better.
I see. Okay. Mr. Peter, would you mind gathering everyone together in one room so I can get a detailed account of what went on this evening?
Certainly. I will round everyone up and direct them into the study.
Thank you. Well, it was good seeing you, Betty, and thanks for the information. Please go wait in the study for further questioning.
Certainly. Are you sure you don't need my help? I was valedictorian.
Thanks, Betty, but I think I can handle it.
Excuse me, everyone. Could I have your attention? I think all of you remember Danny McCoy from our class.
Yeah. Hey, Danny.
Hi, Danny. Hello, Daddy.
Hello, Miriam.
So Danny just happens to be a detective with the local homicide department. He's going to need to speak to everyone individually. So your full cooperation is appreciated. Poor Annabelle is dead, and we need to find out who is responsible.
Oh, there, honey. Need another drink? I know I do.
Like Peter said, I would need to speak to each and every one of you tonight to get your alibis. At this moment, everyone is a possible suspect. Nobody is allowed to leave the premises. This is an active crime scene, and nobody leaves until I say so.
Detective McCoy listened to his former classmates tell him what they remembered from that evening. But the only one he really wanted to listen to was Miriam.
Miriam, I'm so sorry for your loss. I know you and Annabelle were very close. How are you holding up?
Not so well. I loved her so much, Daddy. We were like sisters. How could this happen? Who would ever want to hurt her?
Please try and remember, then tell me everything that happened.
Well, okay. We arrived a few minutes late to the party.
Wow, this is one beautiful house. I can't believe that nerd Peter Edwards actually amounted to something. If I had known he was going to be this successful, I would have ignored his dorkiness and been much nicer to him.
Annabelle, don't be crass.
That's not crass, that's honest.
Well, go on. Ring the doorbell already.
Welcome, please enter. May I take your wraps? Holy mansion! You could land a plane in this entryway.
Thank you. Here's my wrap. Annabelle, give the nice lady your wrap.
Huh? Oh, sorry. Here you go.
Please follow me. Guests are outside on terrace.
This place is huge.
Annabelle, try to control your enthusiasm.
Wow, I don't get many chances to be this enthused. Let me enjoy it.
It is pretty impressive, isn't it? Good for Peter.
Yeah, good for Peter. Is there a Mrs. Peter?
Back off, Annabelle.
What? I just want to congratulate her for striking gold.
No, there is no Mrs. Peter.
Down, girl.
Oh, very funny. I wonder if Peter still wants to make you the missus in his life, Miriam.
Annabelle, that is ancient history. I'm sure Peter's high school crush on me wore off the day after graduation.
Let's hope not. And if he does propose to you, I get the north wing of this shindig. Deal?
Deal.
Here we are.
Brilliant Terrace.
You will find the bar at the west end and hors d'oeuvres on the patio below. Enjoy.
Miriam Louise! Is that you?
Hi, Jerry.
Well, I'll be. You haven't changed a bit. Although you did look a little old for your age in high school.
Jerry, stop it! Don't be mean!
Oh, hey. This is my girlfriend, Brandy.
Traditional spelling, pleased to meet you.
Hello.
How do you do?
I do just fine, thanks.
Oh, no, don't tell me that's Annabelle.
The one and only.
Oh, Anna, you can ring my bell anytime.
Hey, mister, don't get friends with other girls in front of me. I won't stand for it.
Oh, somebody's sensitive.
Nice seeing you again, Jerry. You haven't changed a bit.
Why, thank you.
Yes, he's still as obnoxious as ever.
What was that?
Oh, nothing, Jerry.
I think your stuck-up friend said something unflattering about me.
I beg your pardon. Oh, don't pay any attention to him. Come on, Jerry, let's go to the bar. I need a refresher.
Nobody puts down Jerry Jones and gets away with it. Nobody. And you can bet your life on that.
Miriam Louise.
Well, hello, Peter. How do you do?
It is so good to see you, Miriam. You haven't changed a bit. Still as beautiful as ever.
Thank you, Peter. Ah, you remember Annabelle Ann?
Of course, Annabelle. You were the reason I never wanted to dress for gym class. What was your delightful nickname for me? Ah, yes. Peter the Pee-wee Edwards, wasn't it?
Oh, Mr. Edwards, please accept my apology for my poor judgment as a teenager. I certainly meant no harm. Your success is the best revenge.
Yes, well, not quite perhaps. It was nice seeing you again, Miriam. Annabelle. Enjoy yourselves, and Miriam, please save me a spot for me on your dance card.
But of course, Mr. Edwards.
Remember, I get the north wing.
Hello, Miriam.
Hello. I'm sorry. I can't see.
Mona Montgomery. Of course you don't remember me. Why would you? I wasn't popular. I wasn't beautiful. Peter and I helped each other out through those torturous years of high school. We were only friends we had.
Oh, yes, Mona. I remember you. Do you remember me?
Yes, Annabelle Ann. I remember you, unfortunately. I used to love the way you would pronounce my name Mona and refer to me as a cow. It was so enduring.
Oh, come on, Mona. We were kids. That was forever ago.
Yes, well, some scars don't heal so quickly.
Pardon me, but I need to go powder my nose. Hopefully I don't get lost.
I can show you, Annabelle.
That's all right, Mona. I'm sure I can find it.
Don't be silly, just follow me.
Leave a trail of breadcrumbs, just in case.
May I have everyone's attention? Welcome, classmates. First, I'd like to thank everyone for accepting my invitation to this long overdue reunion. I hope everyone is enjoying themselves. I want to propose a toast to the class of 1942. May we never dwell on the past and always look to the future. To the future!
To the future!
Now, for a very special treat. You all met Inga, my housekeeper, upon arriving. Well, Inga is also a mother to a very special young lady who also happens to be extremely talented. So please, everyone, put your hands together for little Miss Susie Swanson.
On a good ship, lollipop, it's a sweet trip to the candy shop where bonbons play on the sunny beach of Peppermint Bay. Lemonade stands everywhere, Cracker Jack brands fill the air, and there you are, Happy Lindsay's on a chocolate bar.
As most of the guests enjoyed the entertainment, others seemed to disappear.
No! Jerry! What happened to you?
Jerry, why are you covered in blood?
And now, a word from our sponsor.
Hannah's hair gel makes your hair nice and shiny. Get it today at your local general store.
Call Glenwood 2 to get your premium pack for only $2 more.
Order now and get your free comb with any purchase.
Side effects include loss of sight, hearing, and hair, also indigestion.
It's meant for your hair, not recommended for children under the age of 12.
So keep it away from me.
Hannah's hair gel makes your hair all shiny.
And now, back to our program.
So, let me get this straight. A few minutes before Peter introduced Susie, Mona offered to show Annabelle to the ladies' room.
Yes.
Then, a little bit later, Jerry comes stumbling out onto the lawn, covered in blood, saying he fell over her body.
Exactly.
Would Jerry have any motive to hurt Annabelle?
No, I don't think so. But, oh, no, that couldn't be. No, I shouldn't say.
What is it, Miriam?
Well, he did get a little belligerent with her and made a comment about her not getting away with putting him down.
I see. But that's not much of a motive.
True, but Jerry was very intoxicated and may not have been thinking clearly.
I think I need to get to Jerry's story, and Mona's.
McCoy was eager to solve this case and impress Miriam. He was hoping it would be very cut and dry. Jerry Jones always was a hothead. Maybe he could be responsible for Annabelle's murder. But it seemed too clean, almost like a setup. He had to keep investigating.
Mr. Jones, I just need to ask you a few questions about what happened.
Can a guy get a drink around here? This is supposed to be a party, isn't it?
Certainly, Jerry. I'll get you a drink. What do you need?
Well, I love me some brandy.
Why, thank you, sugar.
I meant the drink.
So, Mr. Jones, tell me, how did you discover Annabelle?
My Jerry wanted her to fly. He didn't do it.
Miss Brandy, I am not accusing your boyfriend of anything. I simply need to know his side of the story.
Yeah, shut your trap, Brandy.
Well, I never.
I found Annabelle when I went down in the cellar to grab another bottle of brandy that Peter said I was welcome to try. The cellar was dark and I was trying to find a light, and I tripped and fell right on top of the body. That's how I got blood all over me. I may have been drunk, but I know a dead body when I see one. I turned on the light and saw Annabelle laying there dead as a doornail, and ran outside to tell everyone.
Oh, Jerry, here's your drink.
Thanks, Peter. You're a real pal. Sweet, delicious brandy.
Oh, thank you, honey bunny.
Not you, the drink.
I'm sorry to interrupt, Detective, but I think it may be important to mention that earlier at the party, I believe Jerry and Annabelle had a bit of a disagreement. Didn't you, Jerry?
Well, yeah, but, I didn't like her much, but I didn't kill her.
Yeah, he didn't kill her.
So, you had a disagreement, and then moments later you found her dead?
I know that doesn't sound good, but I swear, Detective, I'm innocent.
Yeah, he's innocent.
Shut your trap, Brandy.
Detective McCoy excused Jerry and went on to interview other party guests. He wasn't convinced Jerry was a murderer, and something just seemed McCoy knew to never jump to conclusions. After he interviewed all the guests, he spoke with Inga and her young daughter Susie to see what they knew.
Hello, Mr. Policeman.
Hello, Susie. I heard you have a beautiful singing voice. I'm sorry I missed your song earlier this evening.
Thank you, Mr. Policeman. Did you know Mr. Peter made a mess?
What, Susie? What did you say?
Oh, she doesn't know what she is saying. She is just a child. Susie, look over there.
Miss Swanson, I need to ask you a couple of questions.
Of course. What do you need to know?
Were you with Susie just before she went on to sing?
No, sir. I am busy with the party. Susie was playing in her room until time to sing.
What did Susie mean when she said Mr. Edwards made the mess?
Oh, she just said that Mr. Edwards is messy. She helps me clean it every day.
Okay. Can you show me where the body is?
I can, Danny.
Oh, hello, Peter. Where did you come from?
I left all the guests in the study with fresh drinks. Thought I'd come find you and see if I could be of any more help. You need to see the body?
Yes, thank you.
Eno, please, go tend to the guests. I can show the detective to the cellar.
Yes, sir.
Peter showed the detective the wine cellar. McCoy noticed the strong odor lingering in the hall as they approached the cellar door. Once downstairs, he observed the body and noticed something peculiar.
Interesting. Has anyone been down here besides Mr. Jones?
No, Danny. Everyone has been accounted for in the study.
You know, I think I solved this mystery.
You think so, huh? You better think again.
Suddenly, Peter grabbed McCoy from behind. McCoy felt the cold steel blade on his skin.
I always knew it was you.
You haven't changed a bit. Still a nosy puzzle solver just like you were in high school. Do you realize what you've just done? You just ruined my only chance to get revenge on those non-sympathetic, psychopathic monsters.
They're the psychopaths, Peter. You are.
You're defending the people who don't even care if I went home crying every day. You call yourself defender of the law? Defenders of the law actually care. I'm going to make everybody pay, including you, McCoy. Say goodbye.
Oh!
McCoy felt Peter's grip loosen and collapse.
Not today, Peter.
McCoy looked down to Peter. He was holding his leg. There was blood seeping between his fingers. He then looked back to where the shot came from, at the top of the stairs, and standing there, trembling with the .45 caliber pistol shaky in their hands was...
Inga, what are you doing here? You shot Peter.
It wasn't him. He did it. Mr. Edwards killed Mrs. Ann, and I helped him.
What do you mean you helped him?
Mr. Edwards said he would kill Susie. I had no choice.
It's okay. It's over now. I'm going to go inform the others.
McCoy went up to inform the others. Many were shocked. Peter wouldn't do it. He's innocent.
Well, he did, and I was in the back of my car. See, I knew Jerry didn't do it.
Oh my, how did you figure this out?
My first clue that Peter may have been the perpetrator was that at any time of the murder, Peter couldn't be found. And then his feeble attempt to frame Jerry was too obvious.
But Peter toasted all of us. He announced Susie's song. He wouldn't have had the time to take Annabelle down to the cellar and kill her.
He didn't take Annabelle down to the cellar.
What do you mean?
I mean, he killed her in the hall and had poor Inga drag her body down to the cellar. The final clue was the overwhelming smell of bleach in the hall. He had Inga and Susie clean up his mess.
I told you Mr. Peter made the mess. Thanks to Detective McCoy, our lives were saved. We owe you our lives.
Miriam, settle for a spot on your dance card.
Oh, detective. Life. So random. So unpredictable. So deadly. Tune in next week, same time, same channel, for another edition of Murders at Macbeth.
Yeah. Thank you so much, guys. This was a lot of fun. Real quick, though, I do have, I just have a quick little certificate of completion that I want to present to each and every one of them for their hard work this week. So you can just come on over and get it as I call your name, and if we would give each one of them a round of applause, that would be lovely. Move this out of the way. Rachel Juby. Logan Strand, Paige Nelson, Marcus, I can't say that, Perry, and our detective, Travis Weston, and Natalie, our cute little sister. Isabella McMinn. Very good, yes. Lucia Ferrari. Camille Frago. And our narrator, Sydney Basco. Good job, everybody. Parents, family, thanks for coming out. Thank you for the week. I hope they had as much fun as I did. And feel free to bend my ear about any questions you might have about Spotlight. Thank you so much. Appreciate it.